Hey guys, welcome back to Motoramblings. I'm Patrick, and today I want to talk a little bit about tire pressure. Now, I know recently I did a video talking about tire pressure a little bit, but something's come up. I want to talk to you about it again and see if you can answer some questions for me. Stay tuned. Hey folks, welcome back to Motoramblings. I'm Patrick, riding Big Yellow on my 2010 Honda Goldwing. It is February 15th. It is 64 degrees out here. I am riding along Riverside Drive here in Asheville, where they're building. More hotels, in that case apartments. It's just incredible. The building just never stops around here. And we got our little roundabout. Looks like they're getting ready to do more construction there. Over here on my right is what Asheville did for biking and hiking and walking along the river. You can see on this side, you can see the biking path, the walking or running path in that case. And across the river, you can see there's a little fence over there, wooden fence. Well, that's more of the walking / biking paved area that Asheville has built along the river here, where we have a lot of these murals that are falling apart now, but Asheville also had some of the artists come in and put some of these murals up, which is pretty cool. So anyway, this hike, this walk with a roller skating there, this is up here on the right a little bit. There's an area where you can park and start a walk that is roughly 4 miles from that spot, but you can add to it and make this a 6-mile, 7-mile loop if you really want, just to walk, get some exercise, or just out enjoying the weather. My wife and I have done the 3 or 4 mile part of it quite a few. We've done the 6-mile part of it a couple of times, but we're going to start doing that again now that the weather is getting a little better, because I need the exercise. And I don't want to become sedentary, become a couch potato. But I will say, I recorded a video a few minutes ago, and when I went to shut the camera off using my remote, it was already off. I don't know why it shut off or even when it shut off. So I'm going to do that video again. I want to talk about PSI. When I'm heading out, and I know I've done a video recently talking about PSI a little bit, but now I have a question for you. I think I told you I check my PSI when I leave on both bikes. Set them to what the tires recommend, max PSI cold. The bikes are in the garage. Today it was 48 degrees in the garage, but it doesn't matter even if it's 70 degrees in the garage. I check them. To me, that's PSI cold, because I haven't been running them. So I fill them up to the recommended PSI on the tires that I'm running. And I've always done that. And that's all I do. I don't make any sort of adjustments for weight. I don't make any sort of adjustments for outside temperature. I don't make any adjustments for how cold it is where I'm storing the bike. I just set the PSI to what's recommended on the tires, and I do it on both bikes. And that's how I've been doing it ever since I've been riding. And honestly, I didn't know there was any other way to do it. But recently I was talking to someone who shall remain nameless at this point, because I don't know if he's okay with this. And we talked a bit about setting PSI based on the ambient temperature where the bike is stored, based on the ambient temperature outside when you start riding. Honestly, I have never heard of such a thing. Owner's manuals for the bike telling what to set the PSI. Of course, I know that's a thing. I've heard of that. But I go by the tires. I don't even know what the Goldwing manual tells me I should be running for PSI on these tires. These are Dunlop Elites. That I use the max PSI cold on the sidewall of the tires. I've always done that. Any bike. That's what I tell Mitchell to do. So I guess my question is, do you do anything else? Do you do anything different? Am I doing this wrong? Am I wearing out my tires faster than I should because I'm setting the PSI wrong? I never thought I'd do a video talking like that. To me, the PSI has always been a very simple thing. Max PSI. Boom, done. I don't care how much weight I have on the bike. That's what I set it to. And I can tell a difference. If I'm not at max PSI on either bike, I can feel it in the bike. As I mentioned in the previous video that you watched not too long ago. So again, it's just curiosity for me now. Does anybody else do more? Is this called lane splitting? Does anybody else do more than that? Does anybody else put more effort into PSI than just max PSI cold? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, hit that like button. And if you're really feeling good, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to get up to 1,000 subscribers this year. No idea if that's going to happen or not. Be cool. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. I'm just curious what your thoughts are on it. Am I the only one that just sets PSI to max PSI cold and doesn't worry about anything else? Am I doing this wrong? All right, folks. I hope everyone can stay well, stay safe, and most of all, stay happy, y'all. Oh, before I let you go, look at that. That is a McDonald's. I am in the Biltmore Village area of Asheville. The Bohemian Hotel is on both sides of the road right there. Over to the right, behind the McDonald's, across the street, is the entrance to the Biltmore estate. And I am heading down to South Asheville. I have a doctor's appointment. And go check my eyes. And what a great excuse to get out. So, anyway, yeah, please leave a comment. Let me know. Am I the only one that checks PSI max cold and that's it? And then gets on with my day? All right, folks. Thanks for bearing with me on this silly... Nah, I won't go silly. On this subject. All right. I think I said it already, but I hope everyone can... Is that the 18? I hope everyone can stay well, stay safe. Most of all, stay happy, y'all. Motoramblings out. See ya.